Hey guys, Darren here. Welcome to Mayhem Country Living. Hope you guys are doing all right wherever it is that you are. I want to show you, this is the latest haul from our big box store, Sam's. We actually had to go to two different places. It's very interesting. One of the things I'll mention to you, potatoes. They had no potatoes at two Sam's in two different counties in two different cities. No 10-pound bags of potatoes. No 5-pound bags of potatoes. They had the Yukon Gold and the small russets, but they did not have regular, Idaho, what we call Irish potatoes. Nothing. One place did not have any ribs. Nothing. Because I was replenishing after we did the 4 slabs that we had cooked. The meat selection was very, very small. They had beef and pork in various cuts, but they only had about 15 or 18. And this was at the Sam's in Hoover, Alabama. The one in Tuscaloosa, slightly better. The Walmart in Hoover, Alabama, very interesting about it, because I noticed it and I pointed it out to Shauna, my wife, was they had a half an aisle of canned goods, canned vegetables, and mixed in that half aisle was canned fruit. So a quarter aisle was for canned vegetables and a quarter aisle was for the canned fruit. It's just something to pay attention to. Now I'm going to show you, we ended up getting chicken. We bought a lot of chicken. Didn't buy any beef this time because it just wasn't, the cost value proposal wasn't there. And it's a lot better for my wife because of her, some of the health stuff that she has, that we eat more chicken and pork than we do beef. But something to think about. I'm gonna spin you around. Hold on just a second, guys. More to come. Okay, now we're back. I'm not on a tripod, so I'll show you what we got. Try not to shake the camera all over the place. Sugar, 25 pounds was $22. We buy it in those bags. It has gone up. There is a sugar beet shortage, so sugar prices are going up. They will continue to go up. Bear that in mind. There were canned goods. These now were around $2.50. We use these a lot when we're cooking, and also for dips and stuff like that. We ended up snagging more pasta, more condiments. This was mainly just to fill in holes that we had from all the cooking. My wife buys the canned stock, although we have a lot of it ourselves, but she says this is easier sometimes, and that's fine. If you have your habits, buy your habits, because there's nothing worse than having to run to a small store that everything costs $1.50 more. But it's just pieces and parts and stuff that we needed to add to. Obviously, all of the chicken and pork that we bought, went ahead and stuck those in the refrigerator or in the freezer. We vacuum sealed them up. You've seen me do videos on that. I'll do videos on it later if people still need more videos along that line. One of the things with all the shortages going on, there's actually shortages on dog food, cat food. So if you have pets, buy it. One of the places you might consider buying your pet food is at the feed stores. That's where we get a lot of ours. This is a really good high quality dog food, high protein, because we have German Shepherds and Blue Heeler. So this is what we keep about 100 pounds, and we have another bag upstairs that we cycle through, not counting the bags that we have already open and feeding out of. Potatoes, onions, garlic, buy it in bulk. Sweet potatoes. We grew our own sweet potatoes, but we'll probably break down and buy more sweet potatoes. Rice and beans and rice. Get it. Get it. It's still cheap. It's not like it was. It's actually pretty much doubled in price, but it is still a cheap, complete protein when you mix that together. Now, we can our own pickles, but this is something that we do buy fairly frequent. About every other month we buy these and grind them on down like we're going to do our relishes. We use this for that. I cut them up and take them with me when I'm traveling so I don't have to buy condiments and everything, because condiments are kind of expensive if you buy the small containers. Plus, I get the big old jar, and you can see that's why I like to buy these, because I fill these up with dried beans, stick them in the counter or on the shelf. These are just as good or better than Mylar bags and 5-gallon buckets, except for the fact that it is not as easily transportable. That's something you have to bear in mind. If you were looking to be a little more mobile with your food, you might want to think about ways that you're going to carry it out, carry it up, etc., etc. More to come.